All right, how's it going, y'all? So in today's video, we're going to take a look at the Cynthia's Garchomp deck, specifically the one that got third place in Prague. Now, I did make a few adjustments to this deck, which we'll go over, but for the most part, it remains pretty similar to the one that got third place. Let me move my camera and we can jump into it. So I feel like the best way to get better at Pokemon is to try out more decks. That way, when you come up against an opponent who uses a deck you've tried before, you can better know how to combat it and also get to experience some cards you may have never tried before. So I had never used Cynthia's Garchomp, and so I played with it yesterday, learned a little bit about it, and it's really fun. So first, let's go over the brass tacks about it. So Cynthia's Roserade is a major part of this deck. It has the ability to cheer on to glory. So every attack used by your Cynthia's Pokemon do 30 more damage, and this does stack. So if you have 3 Roserades on your bench, that's 90 extra damage. So you're going to have a full bench, which is why you don't see the Fezandipiti, the Kangaskhan, the Shaman, some of the other supporting Pokemon we see in other decks, just because the bench space will be used for Roserades and maybe an extra Garchomp. So Garchomp, well, first let's take a look at Gabite. So Gabite is very important to this. It's got Champion's Call, and once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Cynthia's Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So because of that, you can set up this deck pretty quickly, and as long as you have 2 Gabites in play, you can set up 2 Roserades, you can get the Garchomp to be again attacking. It's really actually fantastic. The pipeline for playing cards, it's very efficient for getting the cards you need. And then of course Garchomp, your main attacker, has 330 HP, but you can increase that, which we'll go over in a second. For 1 fighting energy corkscrew dive, you have 100 damage plus whatever Roserade adds onto it, and you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand, which is great. Now, it says you may, so if you're going against maybe a Mega Frostless, you may not want to do that. You may want a smaller hand. And then for 2 fighting energies, you have Draconic Buster for 260 plus whatever Roserades, but you discard all energies from this Pokemon. Now, it's unfortunate you can't use a Boomerang energy because they are 2 fighting energies and not a colorless. This deck would just be that much better if you could use a Boomerang energy. And then for wall decks like Crustle, I was going to say Cornerstone, but that wouldn't really matter because Cornerstone or Garchomp doesn't have an ability. But I've noticed for Spiritomb, I've actually used Spiritomb quite a bit for Lucario decks against Crustles, and it's very effective. So for Raging Curse 10x, this attack does 10 more damage for each Pokemon, or for each damage counter on all of your bench Cynthia's Pokemon. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's very strong, but it's low HP. So it's probably going to be taken out pretty quickly. Now, one thing I did add is if your Spiritomb dies and goes to the discard pile, there's no way to get it back. And so I've added 2 Night Stretchers because I've found that if I was going against a Crustle or something where I needed the Spiritomb, it was nice to get it back and load it up with 1 energy. So I did add 2 Night Stretchers, and that's actually been really effective. So to set up your board, we got Buddy-Buddy Poffin, we got Fighting Gong, we got Poké Pad, all these things to get those basic Pokemon early in the game, set up your board quickly, and then the Gabite can take over the rest. We're playing Pokégear, 2 of them. Premium Power Pro will only work with Garchomp because it's fighting Pokemon. Switch. The Switch has been very important because I cannot tell you how many games I've started with Roselia or Spiritomb in the front, and I don't want to burn an energy, so the Switch is really great. We're playing Unfair Stamp, which I've used a few times. I feel like there may be a better Ace spec, but I haven't played around with what I didn't want to change around the deck too much, but I feel like there is a better Ace spec to run in this deck. So if you have a comment on what you think you should run, let me know in the comments below. We were playing 4, but I got rid of 1 boss to make room for the Night Stretcher. Same for, I think it was, what was it? Maybe 3 Pokégears. I got rid of 1 to make room for the Night Stretcher. Larry Skill is interesting. I haven't used this card very much, but I've actually used it quite a bit with this deck. So discard your hand, search your deck for a Pokemon, to support a card, and a basic energy card. So this is great because you can grab the Gabite, the energy, load them up, grab whatever you need, and then you can actually use a supporter to grab Lillie and then reset your hand next turn. This is really great against a Mega Frostless, and I cannot tell you how many times I've actually used this card. I was surprised. I didn't think I'd use that card that much. So we're playing no stadiums on this, but we're playing 4 Lilies, 1 Petrel. I love Petrel. And then for a tool, very important, we're using Cynthia's Power Weight. So Cynthia's Pokemon get 70 HP with Cynthia's Power Weight. So the Garchomp can get up to 400 HP. So that survives attack from Mega Lucario with a few Premium Power Pros. It gets a lot of damage on it, and then retreat it, use Spiritomb, and you can attack heavy with a single prize Pokemon. We're playing Rocky Energy, which is great against Alakazam. As long as this card's attached to a fighting Pokemon, prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to your fighting Pokemon. So that one's great. There's no way to search for it. You're just going to have to draw into it. And then we've got the basic fighting energy. Now, there's currently no way to draw a tool, so you're going to have to draw into a Cynthia's Power Weight. Luckily, we've got 4, but I have had some issues trying to get the Power Weight just because there's no active way to draw a tool. But that's the deck list. Let's jump into TCG Live and talk about strategy and just test out this deck. I will remember to move my camera this time. I always forget. But for this deck, we want to go first. Let's do heads. I've gotten pretty lucky with heads recently. Boom, what did I tell you? We want to go first because we want to set up our board with the Buddy-Buddy, the Pokégears. That way, next turn, we can evolve in the Gabite and start setting up. Okay, this is one major issue I've run into this deck. I cannot tell you how many times I have mulliganed in this deck. And I don't get it because I'm playing 9 basic Pokemon. So it's not like we're running a low amount of basic Pokemon, but dude, almost every single match I've done with this deck, I've mulliganed once up to 3 times. I don't understand. Okay, just one. That's good. But yeah, look, the Roserade, or the Roselia, sorry. It's the Gabite. Give me the Gible. So let's see. We do have the Poké Pad, so we can get the... Ooh, interesting. So they're playing Ethan's Typhlosion. This could be interesting. The Switch is great. We're going to go ahead and grab the Poké Pad for the Gible and then put you up here. I'm going to keep the Spiritomb off the bench for now. That's kind of a later thing. We want to load you up here. Now, since I only have 1 Gible, I don't think I want to put it in the active quite yet. The less damage on them, the better, and then we will end the turn. So next turn we'll switch and then start attacking with the Gabite. We'll evolve, search for the Roserade, get 30 extra damage. That'll be 70 attacking with Dragon Slice, and then the following turn we can Champion's Call again for the Garchomp. So it's pretty easy to set up. We got the Larry skill. It's possible I could use the Larry skill because we could... Ooh, Precious Trolley. What a great start. Oh, he used the Petrel for it. Man, Petrel for the Ace spec is fantastic. There was a... what deck was I playing? Oh, I was playing with the Crustle deck. And the Petrel for the Hero's Cape. Ooh, yeah, this is scary. I don't like when they set up the bench that quickly. Once during your turn, you may attach up to 2 basic fire energies from your hand to one of your bench Ethan's Pokemon. Okay. I'm going to have to be really careful with this one. I'm going to need the Cynthia's Power Weight. Okay. That's pretty good. So this one, I think we do need a single prize attacker. We're going to go ahead and do this. And then we will switch. Put you up front to start attacking. We can take out the Cyndaquil. Let's use Larry's skill. We're going to grab another Roselia. Hold on. Should I start? I think just to be safe, we need to start loading up a... Oh, shoot. That could have been horrible. We're going to grab Lillie's in this so we can set up next turn. Okay. Or reset up next turn, sorry. Get the Gible up here. We can use Champion's Call for the Roserade. Beautiful. Okay. So I prized one of them. I've only got 2 to work with. Let's go ahead and add you here as a secondary backup. And then we will use Dragon Slice for 70. Go ahead and take a prize. We already know they're not playing Unfair Stamp. That's okay. Oh, how lucky was that, dude? Let's go. Okay. We do have room on the bench for one more Roselia. It'd be awesome if I could Lillie into another Gabite, because I'm going to for sure use Champion Call for the Garchomp if I don't Lillie it, just so I can start attacking heavier. And I really need a Cynthia's power weight. That's going to be crucial with this, because they're going to hit pretty hard with a single prize deck. The Ethan's Ho-Oh is 230. That could be a cheeky 2 prize to finish off the game. Ethan's Adventure. Are they going to use Ethan's? Let's just hope they're not playing rare candies. Most Ethan's deck don't play rare candies because you need the Bonded by the Journey ability. And so we've got at least one more turn. You can use 40. I think we could chase the energies with Boss. But again, he's got the Ho-Oh ability, so you can attach 2 fire energies. So there's really no point to chase energies. And then the Ethan's Ho-Oh is a basic, so he could use a Night Stretcher to get back. So I think we'll focus on taking out the Typhlosions, especially if he's not playing a rare candy. I'll go after... Well, I'm not going to be able to use Boss because I need to use Lilies. But, okay, so we'll add you here. Okay, how many does he have? He has 2 in the discard pile right now. Oh, man, he's setting up really quickly, and I really hope... It's possible he's playing a rare candy. Okay, what does this do? I'm actually not familiar with the Magcargo. Let me click on it. This, if this Pokemon has no energies attached, has no retreat cost. Discard up to 5 fighting or fire energies from this Pokemon. This attack does 70 damage for each discarded. Okay. So, oh shoot. Scary, man. Okay. That is concerning. Ooh, nice. Wow, this is fantastic. Okay. So we can load you here. Let me use the Lilies first. Ooh. Effects of attacks. That would not be... I don't think that's an effect of an attack. But just in case, I can do this. Oh, a Roselia. Wow, this is amazing. We can use Champion's Call for the Garchomp. I do have a boss for next time. That's awesome. Still no... Oh, man. This is a little concerning. Let me go ahead and get the Roserade for next turn. Night Stretcher. I have a Gabite. No, not really in the Night Stretcher. Fighting Gong, I'll save that for next time in case I need a Gible. And then 160 right now, which will be 190 next time. So I think we're doing pretty good. I really need that power weight. But I can draw until I have 6 cards. Yes, we'll do that. Please. Oh, where are the power weights? See, that's the problem. There's no efficient way to draw a tool in this. Oh, man. I've never had a problem with too many energies in this deck. And look at me now. Just drowning in energies. Okay. So that has 2. Is it as a once during your turn you may attach 2. But he's got an air balloon so he can free retreat. And then this, you search for fire energies. No. Search for an Ethan's Adventure. What is it? I cannot remember what it does. And basic fire energies. Okay. So he'll use one of those. Probably get 3 fire energies. Maybe 1 Typhlosion. Yeah, 3 fire energies. And then he'll be able to load up Magcargo to take 2 prizes here. But the thing, if he fully commits 7 times 5, it's 350. Okay. I'll have another Garchomp. So it's good. I had another one. Okay, yeah. See, if I had the power weight, that would have survived it. And he is running out of energies. So we'll do this. The boss... Should I play the prize race game? Okay. Let's go ahead and add a second one here. We need the other Gible. So we'll grab the Gible. And then the boss right here I think will be pretty important. Champion's Call for the Garchomp. Okay, I've got one more on my deck. How much damage will this do? Will this do 230? 190. But that would be 350. Should I take 2 prizes? Because that would mean he would need a Night Stretcher. Okay. Let's do a boss for the Ho-Oh. Take 2 prizes. Try to win the prize game. 350. Take this. Because now he's got no energy acceleration if he doesn't have a Night Stretcher. Okay. I have a Night Stretcher for the Gabite. Bonded by the Journey. So, I mean, with that, he has 3 Ethan's Adventure in the discard pile. 1 more active, unless he prized it to grab more energies. Yeah, okay, there it is. Are you going to grab... He's probably going to grab a Typhlosion, maybe 2 Typhlosions and 1 energy, or 1 Typhlosion, 2 energies. Oh, man, I called it. Okay. So he'll have 2 Typhlosions up and ready to go. I believe it only costs 1 energy to attack. Yes, 1 energy to attack. This is where... Oh, man, 60 more damage. So 60, 200. I should be able to survive. Oh, Brave Bengal. 30 more damage to your opponent's active. Oh my gosh. What an amazing hand. You've got to be kidding me. Wow. Okay. So the problem is there's no grass energies in this deck. Let's put... He's going to take him out. Okay, let's do this. Of course, there's the power weight. See, if I had a way to accelerate that earlier... I need the Night Stretcher for the Gabite, which I can go ahead and evolve. So let's just pray he doesn't have a boss. Do I want that on here? If he has a boss, he's got 2 prizes left. So I think let's do... Has no energies attached. There's no retreat cost. So that's a problem with that. Let's do Lilies. Of course, there's another Cynthia's power weight. Ugh, so annoying. Weak to water. Buddy-Buddy. Cynthia's Call. Champion's Call. I guess I could do this in case I pull into a Night Stretcher. And then... Shoot, man. Okay, we'll end. Not much I can do here. He's got 1 more prize. So he'll take 1 prize here. And then I guarantee you he has a boss. I think he discarded... No, he didn't even discard 1, so... Shuffle Pokemon discard pile into your deck. Yeah. The Ho-Oh? Probably. Oh, Cyndaquil? Just 1? I think he's got this. I didn't play it horribly. There's probably something I could have done. I think taking out the Ho-Oh was the right move. I just didn't have the Cynthia's power weight. If I had the Cynthia's power weight, it could have been better, because then I could have promoted the Spiritomb, attacked with 1 prizers, and I think... I don't want to say it was unlucky, because it probably was a skill issue of something I could have done earlier on, but... Okay, retreating you. Who are you going to retreat into? That Typhlosion? Why? Buddy Blast. For 500? Yeah, because I'm weak. Okay, the Brave Bengal. Maybe that's why he did it. Okay, so we're going to have to Champion's Call for the Garchomp. Thank goodness I still have one. There was one match where I prized 2 Garchomps and it was like, ooh, okay. So I've got the boss. I can now survive if he doesn't have a boss. Cynthia's power weight. I think everything, I'll go ahead and put it here. But I think we're going to have to do this. Get rid of the Brave Bengal and just pray he does not have a boss. Okay. Yes. And Gible, that doesn't do me anything. Ooh, this is close. Does he have a boss's orders? This is a good match. I feel like it was pretty well played on both ends. Okay, Black Belt's training. Shoot. Is that it? Is that 40? 320. We've got it. Oh my gosh. Yes. 320. We got it. Oh, that was scary. That was scary. The Cynthia's power weight came in clutch, man, even with the Gravity Mountain. Okay, so we definitely need a Stadium in this deck because that could have bumped out their Gravity Mountain. Dude, let's go. I feel good about that. I feel like not too many misplays, maybe 1 or 2, but I feel like that was pretty good. It's a fun deck. I don't know. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't feel confident taking it to a challenge, a local challenge. I still really like the grass decks, but that was good. Let me know your thoughts of this deck in the comments below. And if you haven't already, subscribe, like this video, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.